Good evening and welcome to Hoops Friday night, week number 9. It's an action-packed night of boys basketball all throughout the Northwest Ohio. And once again, we start off our show with action from the Three Rivers Athletic Conference.
That's right, David. It's been a pretty busy week for the Lima Senior Spartans. 5 games in the span of 8 days. And during that time, Senior High has a 4-1 record. Tonight, the Spartans hit the road to battle the Oregon Clay Eagles. Senior High looks to even up their track record with their 4th win in league play. The Spartans have won 16 straight games against the Eagles dating back to 2015. We start off in the first half. Brandon Moore controlled the ball. He sends it out to Amari Addy, and Addy spots up for 3. His triple try is true. Later on, it's Moore. This time, he takes it himself, and he goes for the layup. He gets the bucket to go through. Spartans with momentum on their side. Then, Jaquel Cotton hands it off to Jagger Hutchins, and the sophomore knocks down the long ball. But Senior High isn't done yet. Moore gets it on a 3-ball fun. He sends it through the twine. Lima Senior goes on to win 80-42. We have more track action. The Findlay Trojans welcome in the Toledo Whitmer Panthers to the Flag City. The Trojans look to bounce back from a 5-point loss to Toledo St. John's on Tuesday. First quarter, Panthers lead by 5. Luke Wyrock draws a double team. He finds a wide open Will Cordonier who glides to the hoop. Trojans now down by 3. Moments later, Cordonier sizing up his man. He turns and gets the lay-in. Findlay continues to trim the Panthers' lead. To the second quarter, Findlay down by 3. It's Chandler Parker who sends it to Ben Best, and he bounces it to a hitting Brody Barnes who bounces it off the glass. Home team now down by 1 point. Finley trying to close the gap. As the Trojans show off their good ball movement, it finds a wide open Wyrock, and he picks up the 2. However, the Trojans drop this game 51-46. The Shawnee Indians head to Auglaize County to battle the St. Mary's Rough Riders. Both teams are looking for their 7th overall win of the season. In the opening quarter, Dom Lynch gets the long pass and finishes with the layup. Shawnee gets on the board. The Indians trail 3-2. Moments later, Austin Park sends it out to Evan Angstman, and the junior hits the 3-ball for his team. St. Mary's now leads 6-5. Later on in the quarter, Toby Freiberger with a shuffle pass to Austin Miller, and that gives the Indians a 1-point lead. But the Rough Riders continue to show off their range for beyond the arc as Brandon Sullivan hits the 3-ball. The home team now leads by 4. And the Rough Riders continue to add on as Chase Turner turns and drops it through the 10. St. Mary's wins this game 78-55.
We head to the bathtub as the Lima Bulldogs battle the Bath Wildcats. Both teams looking for their 3rd win on the season, as well as back-to-back wins, and this would go down to the wire. First half action now. Salina is going to get things started from long range as Grant Duncan splashes a long triple try. Dogs up by 3. Salina coming out hot. Duncan gets the pass, this time from the wing. Drills another 3-ball lead, push to 6 now. Cats showing they can dial it up as well from deep as Jackson Foster feeds Xavier Tickle, and he tickles the twine with the 3-ball. Lead cut in half with a friendly bounce. A few possessions later, Mitch Barr with another wet ball in the bathtub. This one a rainbow high arcer. Cats down by 2, but Salina able to hold off the Cats. Big shot again. Duncan absolutely lethal from deep. Dogs win 44-40. Keeping things in the WBL is a 13-1 Defiance sitting atop the conference on the road at the Fieldhouse. Elida looking for the upset in the dogfight. Defiance 5-0 head-to-head since 2017. First quarter, Torrey Thomas gets the rock at the top of the key. It drains the 3-ball. Elida with an early 3-0 lead. Next time down for Defiance, David Jimenez finds Isaac Schlatter in the corner. He ties it up there. Defiance with him take off as Aiden Kessling gets the strip steal up to Braden Shaw, who takes it to the heart of the defense in the key. Hits the pull-up jumper, 2-point lead for the Dogs. Elida on the run, though. Jackson Koval gets it over to a streaking Mari Wash, who goes to the rack, off the high glass and in. But Defiance would win this one in a dogfight. Caden Williams gets the corner triple try to go. Defiance wins big, 80-45. Kenton on the road, taking on the Wapakoneta Redskins. Wildcats looking for their 8th win on the season, while the Redskins looking for their 3rd conference victory, sitting in 3rd in the WBL second half. Kenton down big, but battling Ethan Yoder with a baseline jumper. Lead cut to 16. Next time down, check this out. Lawrence here, shooting from Steph Curry range, buries it. That's impressive, and a triple deficit, though, at 17. Redskins clicking on offense. Deacon Redder with the board and put back 43-24 Wapak, and they would continue to dominate. That's a corner triple, nothing but the bottom from Caleb Moyer. Zach Niekamp now with the hand in his face, so good with a long-distance bucket. Like the number on his jersey, that's a three-pointer. A few possessions later, though, off the miss, Ryan Sadler puts the short bucket off the glass. Redskins win 63-34, and that's their third conference dub. Just one other score in the WBL tonight. The Ottawa Glandorf Titans and the Van Wert Cougars laid it all on the line in a thriller at the Cougars' den. The Titans would emerge victorious with a 64-62 win. That was in double OT. We need to take our first break here on Hoops Friday night. When we come back, we have action from a busy night in the Northwest Conference. Stick around for those.
Welcome back. It's a little bit crowded at the top of the NWC standings coming into tonight. The Spencerville Bearcats are the only ones undefeated in league play, while a trio of teams are tied for second with a 3-1 record. One of those teams are the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. Tonight, the Dogs and Bearcats clash in a Hoops Friday Night Spotlight game.
This Hoops Friday Night Spotlight game is presented by Midwest Electric Incorporated.
Both the Dogs and Bearcats are seeking conference win number 4 on the season. The last 10 meetings between both teams have been split right down the middle with 5 wins for each program. We pick things up in the second quarter. Grove down by 4, but here's Kyle Hopkins spying up for 3. Nothing but net for the sophomore. The Dogs pull within 1. To the third quarter, Josh Henline gets in the way of the pass. He takes control of the rock. Henline finishes with a layup on the other end. Bearcats now lead 29-26. Moments later, Hopkins with the bounce pass to Landon Best, and the freshman kisses it off the glass. Columbus Grove now trails by 3. Spencerville with the ball now. Evan Osting hits Henline, who pulls up and hits the J. The road team now leads by 7. But the Bearcats keeping the pedal to the metal as Dylan Smith comes away with the ball. He sends it to Osting, and Osting gets the hoop and the harm. Bearcats win this game 61-37. After starting off the season 0-3, the Bluffton Pirates have righted the ship. Since then, the Pirates have posted a 7-2 record. Tonight, they take on a Lincoln View team that's looking to end a 7-game skid. In the opening quarter, Wayne Ginther decides to show off his range from beyond the arc. Number 3 buries a triple try. Bluffton leads 3-0. On the other end, it's Austin Toe with the bounce pass to Wyatt Friedrich, and he banks it off the glass. Lincoln View trails by 4. Moments later, Carson Soper cleans things up under the basket. He grabs the loose ball and uses the glass for 2. Soper gives his team a 6-point lead. Lincoln View trying to keep things close as Austin Bockrath dribbles around, pulls up, hits a jumper. Lancers down by 4. But the Pirates would pull away. Bluffton's good ball movement finds Merrick Donaldson outside the perimeter. He hangs 3 on the board. Bluffton wins 76-43.
Allen East hosting Leipzig Mustangs come in a perfect 4-0 at home, averaging nearly 59 points a game, which is second in the NWC. Not a lot of history between these two. Just the second meeting since 2005. Second half, Mustangs down by 2. Carson Klum gets the steal and the bucket, all tied at 44 apiece. Mustangs running this time. Klum again leads the break and drops the teardrop home. Team up now, home team. Leipzig battling, though, however, as they came all the way back from 12. Jacob Shefwoff dials it up from long range. That's a trade. Next time down, Keaton Miller, though, delivers a pass to Keaton Lehman with the hard drive. Doesn't get the foul, but does get the bucket. Home team wins 71-68, improved to 5-0 at home now. Over to Justin Dirks with more.
Thank you, Dave. Our next matchup pits 2 of the top 5 teams in the NWC. Crestview Knights earned a number 5 spot this week in Division IV state polls as they look to improve on their 4-1 record in the conference that has them tied in second place. But they need a win at the stage against a Jefferson team with 2 conference wins. The Knights come in red hot with an 11-1 record, with their only loss against the first-place Bearcats by just 2 points. But the Wildcats know how to defend their home court, winning 4 of 5 at home this season. After the half, Knights up 53-26. Cats trying to claw their way back as Carter Agner sets up the screen to give Andrew Miller the mid-range jumper. That shot is good, but Cats still down 27. Now Miller off the inbound. He finds Trent Tiemann under the rack. He puts it up against the double team. Count that basket. Jefferson down 25. But Crestview isn't going anywhere. Mitch Temple drives to the hoop and dishes it underneath to Ren Sheets. No problem for him. Knights up by 27. Then Jared Harding caught under the basket till he finds Gavin Etzler on the perimeter with the hand in his face. Crestview up 30 now. Then good ball movement finds Nazir Easterling. He gets the bucket and the foul. Knights keep winning as they get the victory 72-43. And now we're set for our second and final break on Hoops Friday night. When we come back, we have action from the PCL and the NWCC. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back. We head to Putnam County for our next matchup, where a surprising Musketeers team have won back-to-back matchups, including a 1-point victory against Temple Christian in overtime on Tuesday. Now they head up the road to a 12-win Ottoville team that beat Fort Jennings 67-39 last time they battled earlier this season. Ottoville is 29-12 against Fort Jennings since 2005, with the Big Green looking for their 10th straight win against the Musketeers, while Fort Jennings wants to keep their momentum going and grab the road upset and a 3rd straight win on the season. In the first, it was all Ottoville. The fast break by the Big Green shows off the good ball movement as Grant Lease finishes under the rack. Big Green up by 2. Then watch the nice inside pass from Alex Seaver to Jace Langhouse. He finishes with the left on the reverse layup. Ottoville up by 5, and they keep it going as Langhouse finishes with the reverse once again on the fast break. Timeout Fort Jennings, Ottoville on a 7-point run. Now Musketeers trying to keep it close as Ian Halbert finds Owen Calvilage. He drives the lane to the hoop. Count it. Fort Jennings down 10 now, but there would be no upset tonight as Keaton Schnipke pulls up from downtown and drains that 3-ball. Big Green win big, 68-31. Now at Leonard V. Bulford Gymnasium, it was a battle between the Golden Gophers and the Commodores. Perry looking for a win after losing 5 of their last 6, but the odds are in their favor as they've won 21 of the last 23 matchups, with the last Ridgemont win coming 10 years ago. Towards the end of the first half, Xavier Stuck finds Colton Bailey on the perimeter. That 3 is good. Ridgemont up by 14. Then Isaiah Sanders finds Brady Shively. He misses the deep ball, but Sanders is there for cleanup. Sanders closes the gap to 12. This time, Sanders with the assist. He finds Cameron Moore. His shot from downtown is good. Perry down by 9. Then, on the fast break, Sanders again makes it happen with the dish to Shively. The patience prevails. Perry on a run, now down by 7. Now the Golden Gophers playing defense. They miss their rebound, but Donovan Brose gets the steal for a second chance at the basket. Ridgemont up by 9 now, but it wouldn't be enough. Elijah Caudell gets the steal and goes coast to coast. Perry with the comeback win, 59-49. And sticking with the NWCC, Waynesfield Goshen headed to Lima to take on the Pioneers of Temple Christian, but they came up short as the home team gets their 7th win on the season, 59-44. And over in Upper Scioto, the Polar Bears of Hardin Northern headed down the road to take on the Rams, and USV defended their home court, winning 70-51. And the Comets of Elgin took care of business in Ridgedale. They get their 9th win of the season with a 59-45 victory.
The Liberty Benton Eagles look to keep their record perfect as they look to extend their winning streak to 14 straight. Tonight they take on Macomb squad that's trying to win back-to-back games for the first time this season. In the opening quarter, Eagles up 5-2. Grant DeShong pulls up and hits the long 2. Macomb now trails by 1. Liberty Benton will answer right back as Cameron Garlock is wide open in front of the Panthers bench. He launches a 3-ball and it's good. Eagles extend their winning streak to 4. Now it's LB with the ball once again. Garlock hits Reed Thomas with the pass, and Thomas uses the glass to pad the Eagles' lead. Panthers trying to keep up. Loose ball is recovered by DeShong. He sends it to Camden Glosser, and he finds a wide open lane, gets the teardrop to fall. Macomb keeping things close. But the Eagles continue with the momentum on their side as Lincoln Garlock lets it fly. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. The Eagles will go on to win this one, 65-37. Here are the rest of the scores from the BBC. The Van Loo Wildcats took care of the Riverdale Falcons as they win at home, 65-48. It was a close one out in Arlington as the Red Devils snuck away with the victory over the Pandora Gilboa Rockets, 46-45. The Corey Roston Hornets come away with the victory at home. Hornets get their 9th win of the season, 53-21 over North Baltimore. Now we head over to the Midwest Athletic Conference. The Minster Wildcats snapped the 9-game losing streak as they win at home against New Knoxville, 54-28. The Colorado Cavs win on the road as they defeated the Parkway Panthers, 44-35. New Bremen defeats St. Henry, 73-63 at home, and the St. John's Blue Jays will go home happy tonight as they win 56-45 against Versailles. And finally, the Marion Local Flyers win their 10th game of the season. They defeated Fort Recovery, 48-32.
Well, the Battle of the Aircraft sees the Anna Rockets take down the Fairlawn Jets 47-42. Number 3 ranked Jackson Center Tigers down the Botkins Trojans 50-32 at home. Finally, the 4th ranked Russia Raiders took care of business. They win a big one against Houston Wildcats 58-17. Around the GMC, we go to the Paulding Panthers defeat home court with a 53-40 victory against Hicksville Aces. Wayne Trace Raiders also win a close one at the Palace against the Antwerp Archers 46-43. Well, we have run out of time. We appreciate everybody that's a part of this tonight and appreciate you for watching as well. It's been a lot of fun, Tony.
It has been a pleasure, and I won't be here next week, but Dave and Justin have you covered with your sports content. Thank you for tuning in, everyone, and have a great night.